Afternoon, everyone. So today I'm going to talk about the next shift that we're seeing in the way that criticisms are happening against the Church of Jesus Christ, and that is nuance. We're really seeing a transition away from nuance. we used to see in these apologetic debates something that looked a lot like academic debate, with lots of hemming and hawing, with all of the oh, this is probably true, but here's all the reasons that might not be, with every sort of little clarification that you needed so that you were never overstepping what you might say. And we've seen that really end because, especially with the advancement of the internet, we don't need the peer-reviewed nature of these things, and so we don't have to be as careful as what we say. We can just kind of proclaim the headline loudly and insistently, and even jump to conclusions and proclaim those conclusions as truth. And so we're seeing people do this with LDS history, while all of the LDS apologists are over there still acting like they're writing an academic journal, with all of the, well, there's this part of history, but, we don't have all these documents, so there might be this or there might be that. And so it's become kind of this one-way fight where everyone keeps getting duped by these people who are sort of proclaiming loudly and proudly these conspiracy theories about the LDS Church. So in looking in the Book of Mormon, like we're doing in this project, to see where something similar might have happened. And I come across in First Nephi a story that Nephi hears after he gets back with the plates, that his mother had been really upset when they were gone. They had been gone longer than she thought they were, and she starts criticizing him without any nuance. She starts calling him a visionary man. They said that they're going to die in the wilderness, certainly without any evidence. She said that her sons are already dead, and so she's kind of jumping to these conclusions and not saying our sons might be dead or things are looking bad. She's just kind of proclaiming that the headlines, and this is what she's now said to Lehi. Now, how does Lehi respond to this? He doesn't respond to her with, hold on, I think you're jumping ahead. It's still possible that they're alive. No, he just proclaims the opposite headline. He says, we've already obtained the land of promise where we're going to rejoice. The Lord is going to deliver our sons out of Laban's hands, etc., etc. And so what he does is he adopts really the same sort of rhetorical approach that Sariah has, but just in favor of the argument. And it largely works. The verse 6 says, with that kind of language, he's able to comfort Sariah. And so there really is a desire for confidence. And so when we take sort of the academic research, the apologetic research, which great, these people are really kind of looking at both sides and kind of coming to the conclusions. We don't have to, every time we talk about it, get into all the nuts and bolts, because the critics certainly aren't. We can communicate with the same sort of bold headline approach and combat it that way. And so that's the lesson on sort of these emerging trends and how prophets respond to them. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.